Hello, everyone. This is me, Tanisha, and today it is our annual examination of IELTS Speaking 1A. So, without wasting any time, let's start our live. So, first we have our first candidate is Lamia. So, let's start with her. So, good evening, Lamia.
Good evening, Miss.
This is the IELTS speaking test, and I will be your examiner today. Could you please tell me your full name?
Sure. This is my Nusrija Lamia, but it would be absolutely my pleasure if you call me Lamia because that's my nickname.
All right. So I would be calling you Lamia. All right. So let's start. So we will start with the first part of IELTS, and I'm sharing my screen. You can see that. So okay. So Lamia, can you see? Can you see the screen? Hello, Lamia.
Yes, Miss.
Hello.
Yes, Miss. I can listen to
Yes.
you.
So we'll be starting now. So the first question is: do you have a lot of friends?
All right. So thank you for the question. Yeah. Actually, I don't have a lot of friends. I'm a person who believes in a short circle. Actually, I always believe that yeah, it's 100% better to have maybe just a few friends, uh, like rather than having a lot who is not trusted. Actually, so I always believe in like having a very simple, very short circle, but that has to be full of trust. Thank you.
Okay. So who is your best friend and why?
All right. Maybe this is a very easy question for me. It's kind of typical because I have to say my best friend is me. This is the real me, the one I have accepted, embarrassed, and chosen to be actually. So I was just a person whose life was full of sufferings, I have to say. So I have trusted a lot, and I got cheated, you can say. So in this time, I just believe myself as my best friend because at least I know that I will never break the trust of myself. I will never give up actually. So yeah, I have to say I like me is my best friend.
All right. So who would you most like to be friends with and why?
Well, this is a nice question. So I mostly I like to be friends with the people who actually goes with my type, who's actually like me, who tries to be creative maybe in a lot of ways. So there is one thing said, at least choose your friends wisely. So I always try to actually follow that matter. I always emphasize on actually, yeah, I'm choosing her or him as my friend, but does your him will actually do something better? Like, am I going to get distracted from my goals or anything like that? So I always just emphasize on that, like who actually goes with me, who actually goes with my vibe, my type. So I love to be friends with them the most.
Very nice, thank you. Now, what kind of person can you make friends with easily? What do you think?
Okay. So all the time, this might be kind of funny, but yeah, I can make friends easily with the people who are talkative. Actually, I talk so much in my opinion. So if I just get anyone like that, maybe kind of extrovert, maybe they can talk, maybe straightforward. They don't hide things from others. They don't judge them beside them. Maybe I can say whatever I want in front of that person. So if I found any kind of person like this, so I can make them friends very easily. Yes, miss, I have
Okay,
done.
very good. Thank you. Now we will go for our second part of IELTS exam. Now here you can see there is a question. Um, Describe your favorite city or a city you have visited that you like very much. Okay, what is it? Why did you like it? And the major attractions
Hello,
in the city. Okay. So, Lamia, you have exactly 1 minute to prepare for your answer.
miss, may I
And
keep this
this
stopwatch
is
with
cue
me?
card, right? So you need to grab a paper.
Miss, miss, is it visible to
Yes,
you?
Lamia, I saw it. Your time starts now. You can start.
Miss, may I keep this
Yes,
stopwatch
yes,
with
it
me?
is visible to me. You can start. Yes, sure.
All
You
right.
can. You can keep it and let's start.
Miss, I have done.
That's it, Lamia.
My
Your
time is up.
time is over. You have to tell me your answer.
All right, miss. Should I start? Oh, let me get my stopwatch done. Miss, should I start?
And your time starts. Yes, your time starts now. You can start. Your
Thank you so much, Miss, for giving me such an opportunity to talk about my favorite city or a city I have visited that I like very much. So, actually, to be honest, I'm a very travel lover person. I just love to travel. I love to explore many kind of people. So, if someone asked me to name a city has genuinely left a maybe lasting impression on my heart, I would, without a moment's hesitation, I would say Cox's Bazar. That's actually a breathtaking, beautiful coastal city located in Bangladesh, and it's widely renowned for housing the longest natural sea beach in this entire world, stretching an extraordinary, like 120 kilometers along the Bay of Bengal. I had the incredible privilege of visiting Cox's Bazar last winter during my school's winter vacation. I traveled there alongside my family. There were my parents, my siblings, and my cousins. And the journey was filled with infections, excitement, and cheerful anticipation. We traveled by a overnight and comfortable overnight train, and I clearly remember pressing my face against the window as the landscape gradually shifted from busy urban scenery to lush and open greenery. So what I particularly adored about Cox's Bazar was its extraordinary combination of natural beauty and vibrant local culture. Among the most captivating attraction was the Agamanta Kayang Monastery, an ancient Buddha temple perched gracefully in the hillside. Cox's is unquestionably a city I intend to revisit many times throughout my life, and a place I shall always carry warmly within my memories. Thank you. Yes, miss, I have done.
Okay, alright, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Lamia, for your answer. Your answer was quite great. Now let's start. Okay, let's start with IELTS speaking part 3. So, you know that IELTS speaking part 3 is an extended part, right? And it will be questions related to part 2. In your opinion, what makes a city a good one to live in? What do you think?
All right, it's a nice question. So, in my from my point of view, a city, what makes a city a good one to live in? Maybe this answer can't be just said by one line or one word. That's a big thing. Here we have to emphasize on the word city, good one, and to live in. So, city is something, a place, maybe a little more modernized from the country, and good one means a place was better for living, and living means to stay there and maybe to survive there. So, in my opinion, maybe moderation is the first priority, which would be, of course, there to take a city as a good one to live in. Other than that, there is one thing very important, which is we have to discover the whole city. The city should have all the things that maybe citizen deserves to have. So, in my opinion, a city becomes the best one to live in if that's visionable, maybe that's futuristic, maybe that has a lot of advantages to live in.
Okay, very good. Now let's go for the second question. Um, okay, I think I would want you to go to the third question, okay? So let's move on from the positive aspects of cities to the negative aspects of cities, okay? So I want you to talk about the negative aspects of crowded cities.
Okay, Miss. So, to talk about disadvantages of cities, that's kind of typical question because a city has a lot of positive aspects, but also if a thing has some advantages, so
No,
it is supposed to
Lamia,
have.
we are talking about the third question. The third question.
Which is the third one. Let's move. In your opinion, what are the negative aspects of crowded cities? This one.
Yeah, exactly.
Miss.
The negative aspects, yes.
Okay. So, in my from my point of view, overcrowding brings some serious drawbacks. The most obvious is, in my opinion, traffic problems, which waste people time and contributions heavily to air pollution. Because well, there are a lot of people living in a city, so of course they need to face serious traffic issues and also very pollutions. Closely linked to this is the issue of poor air quality. As we have seen in Dhaka right now, the air is not fresh. It's not like a qualitable air to breathe in actually. So it has, of course, a measurable effect on public health. And another major concern is housing. While there are many people living in a limited space, So it is nearly impossible for lower income residents to afford decent accommodation, in my opinion. So yeah, they are the thing what makes it like negative aspect of crowded cities.
Okay, and the last one, how can governments improve living standards in crowded cities? What do you think?
Okay, so this question is actually very impactful question. So, in my opinion, government have several powerful tools for this reason. Maybe so, government can do a lot. Other than that, people have to try from their own place. So, one of the most impactful steps would be like investing in public transportation, because it is seen that in many like areas, um, public transportation uh, that pollutes the air very much, which reduce private car use and eases congestion. Hello. Okay, which reduces private car and uses like that's very difficult for them to do. They could also improve some urban planning politics, what could actually encourage the development of the city. And without a good political thing, in inequality actually increases a lot,
Lamia, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, I
hello,
think
miss.
she's
Can you
facing
listen
some
to me?
trouble and her exam is over. Now let's bring over our next candidate. Lamia, you're I think probably having internet issue. Yes, thank you for your
Yes,
exam.
miss. So is my
And
exam
thank you so
done,
much
or
for
I
giving our
have to
exam
give it
today.
again?
Our exam ends here and we will meet again on our result. Okay? Thank you.
All right, miss. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Bye.
Bye bye. Now let's bring our next candidate on stage. That is Asha Rahman.
Assalamualaikum, Miss.
Asha, can you hear me now? Am I audible?
Yes, Miss, I can.
Walaikum assalam. Alright, Asha. So let's start. Uh, I'm opening your question. Give me a minute.
কারেন্ট আছে ইয়ে করো শুয়ে পড়ো আর এখন ফোন দিব না আচ্ছা আচ্ছা বিকাশে টাকা আসছে তোমার ডিভাইড থেকে দিছে কিসের ব্যাপারে ডিভাইড থেকে 130 টাকা দিতে দিছে মা আমি দেখছো যে কিছু
Okay, Asha. So let's start. This is your question.
ওকে মিস
Asha, can you hear me?
yes miss I can you
Okay. So Asha, okay, all right. This is the International English Language Testing System speaking test. The test is being conducted online, and the candidate's name is Asha. Okay, and the examiner is Tanisha. And yeah, without wasting any time, let's start. Could you please tell me your full name?
Yes, miss. Actually, my full name is Ashur Rahman.
Asha, could you please tell me your full name?
Miss, my full name is Ashur Rahman. Miss,
Okay,
can you
now
hear
let's go
me?
to our first question. What is your country famous for?
Bangladesh is widely known.
Asha, I think, yes, Asha, please continue.
Miss, that's all about the famous about or famous for our country.
Okay, let's go for the next question. Where do you live in your country? Okay, so I think she's facing a lot of network issues. Am I audible?
Yes,
Mariam?
ma'am. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes. Walaikum assalam. Can you hear me, Mariam?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay, alright. So, wait 1 minute. Okay, so Mariam, let's start. This okay. So this is your first question. Okay. So we are starting with IELTS speaking part one, and this is your first question. What do you do in your free time?
Well, I do a lot of things in my free time, like I watch TV, play with my sister or friends, read books or drawing. But most of the time, I read books, and the books are about history, space, about the world, and different facts of many countries around the world. So most of the time I spent my free time full of reading these types of books, less than doing the other things.
What do you think?
And that's it.
Okay, now let's go for our second question. Do you have a busy social life?
So I don't have a busy social life because I spend most of my time by studying, reading books, and studying for different scholarships and many more. And I don't focus on social life because it can destroy my mind and there are many bad effects of it. But for for my studies, I sometimes use social life, social
Okay.
media. If I face some problems, then I use some videos. I see some videos in social media, and that's it. Ma'am, should I say the next question?
Yes. Miriam, please tell me the last one. No, the third question. Do you leave school?
So, my life is scheduled. I live an active life. I most of the time wake up at 6 a.m., enjoy the beauty of the nature, go for a walk, and it helps me fresh my mind and get ready for prepare and I get prepared for the day, which is really good for every student in the student life. And this is about how I lead an active life.
Okay. Now, Miriam, let's go for the second question. IELTS speaking part two. Okay. So now you know this is cue
Okay.
card. So you need to grab a pen and a paper, and please show it to me. The paper that you're using is empty,
Here it is.
and you will get exactly 1 minute to prepare your answer. Okay. So yes, I've
Okay.
seen it. Your paper is empty. Thank you. Now let's read the question. So describe an important decision you have made. You should say what the decision was, why you made that choice, who helped you make the choice, and explain why the decision was so important. Okay? So you have exactly 1 minute for your answer. Orion, please start.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Let's start. So you have 2 minutes to tell me your answer. Please start.
So, well, I made a lot of decisions in my life, but one of the decisions I made and I will is learning English because it is an it is the international language and my mom helped me to make that choice. My mom encouraged me to learn that new language and she also helped me to make that choice because it will help me in the future. If I go to abroad, I need English. If whatever country I go, I need English. And if I go to abroad and do different businesses and many more, I need English. I mean, I need English everywhere. And as we all know, the language English is everywhere right now. And now I have made a decision that learning English is my decision, and it is the second language that I am going to learn. So for me, it is so important because if I go to abroad, I can get special, like, advantageous facilities by learning English. Like if I go to a university by learning English and get scholarship, I'll get extra facilities. I'll get my own room, everything by my own. So also it is a very important for my school life and many more. It is also important for my future exams. So for me, this is the only decision that I have made and I will. I think this decision is important. Another reason is like if I become a teacher in abroad, I need to be fluent in English. And that's it about my decision. Ma'am, I'm done.
Very good. Now, Mariam, let's go for our last one. That is IELTS speaking part 3. Okay, so this is just an extended part of part 2, and you'll be having questions which are related to part 2. Okay, first question is, why do some people find it hard to make decisions?
Well, many people find it hard to make decisions because it depends on the people and on the person how he is. Like if the person is a little bit scary or always nervous, it's always hard, very hard to make decisions for him. But if a person is always ready to do anything in her life, always brave, it's easy to make decisions. So for me, some people find it hard to make decisions is depend on their character. They feel always nervous or some diseases, or also another reason is they don't get support. And that is the reason I think people find it hard to make decisions. But if we try, we can. Ma'am, I'm done.
Okay, now let's go for the second one. How important is it to get advice from other people when making decisions?
Well, in my opinion, it is very important to get advice from other people when making decisions. But we have to be sure that the advices are from a person, a wise person, who has experienced many things in her life, many traps in her life. So it is very important because while making decisions, it can make it more easier to make. It helps us make decisions very easily, especially for the ones who are nervous or don't get support most of the time. So for me, this is what how important it is to get advice from other people when making decisions actually.
Now, the third question, why is it sometimes difficult to accept advice?
Well, it's sometimes difficult to accept advice, like if the person is too much nervous and can't find out what to do. He doesn't listen to anyone. He just thinks about what he would do, what to do. And he doesn't accept his decisions to another one. He thinks like it's gonna be something else, something dangerous, and many more, because he doesn't get any support and many more. And that's it, ma'am.
Okay, and the very last one, Mariam, that is, what are some of the most important decisions you have made?
Well, there are many important decisions young people have to make, like they have to decide life, what they're going to do in their life, what's the future goal, and sometimes it's very hard to decide at a very young age for them. because they're very young to do it, to get that much of pressure. And young generations at that time
That's it.
can't
Very good.
understand
Thank
how
you,
to
Mariam,
take
for attending our
decisions.
exam today. I'm quite happy.
Okay.
All
Assalamualaikum,
right.
ma'am.
Yes, I have heard your answer. Mariam, thank you. And that's it. We're
You're
talking
welcome.
at 12. Thank you. All right. You can leave and we'll meet again on your result day. Okay. Thank you.